Welcome back to Aging is for Everyone. We are talking about travel today with our guests from AAA. And I'm sure that there are people who love to travel, but they don't because they're single.
Oh, we have the answer for that.
You know, there's a lot of people. I don't have anybody to travel with. Where am I going to go? So I know, Regina, you're the manager of the AAA Solo Travelers Club. And just tell us a little bit about the club.
Well, the club is going to be a year old in March. So we're really, really excited. We rolled it out, and right now we have 1,400 members, and it's growing. Every time we send out a Member Connection magazine, we probably have 50 people that we sign up. And of course, the big question is, what is the Solo Travel Club?
Exactly.
And basically, it's an organization that we started for those folks who love to travel, maybe don't have anybody to travel with, and doesn't want to pay the high prices.
Right.
So our main objective as a AAA club is that we're working with our suppliers, and every day we add a new supplier to what we're trying to do, and we are pitching this concept that, you know, we have people that want to travel, and what can you do for us? How can we make this more affordable for them? So the cruise market has been huge. We do things called sea cruises, where we motor coach people to either New York or Baltimore. And so that's been a big supporter of what we're doing, because they're not paying 200% to go on a cruise. So those products, when we roll them out, are off the shelves before we can get another one up.
Right. Now, some people maybe they've never traveled alone, so they don't know about that dreaded single supplement.
Absolutely, absolutely. And what we're finding because we also do quarterly meetings, and our next meeting coming up is March 24th at 6 o'clock at our AAA club at 100 International Drive. And there's always a theme to the event. So the theme for this meeting coming up is, we're very fortunate to have a gentleman by the name of David Noyes, who is also the publisher of our new Member Connections magazine, and he's a photographer. So he's going to talk about how you're going to get the most out of taking pictures on your vacation, and you know, how you can get the most out of your vacation and putting it on film and sharing it with your family when you come back. So he's going to be the guest speaker, and we always have trips that we're promoting, and there's a number of them that we're doing for the meeting coming up in March.
That's great.
So,
That's great. Now, what are some of, you know, like you mentioned, you're taking people on cruises. What are some of the more popular things that you've had so far?
Well, we've done, we do one-day programs, because that's very popular for those folks that you just mentioned that maybe haven't traveled but just want to get their feet wet. So we do have a trip coming up, is Seneca Cruises that we're doing. We also do motor coach tours, which are, it could be, you know, 3 or 4 days, because that's all they want to do at that particular point in time. We also are offering a Hawaii trip that's a little bit longer. So there's something for everybody. And what's nice about when we're signing people up that want to become members, we're asking them the question, where have you been? Where, and lots of times people want to go back to places. Where would you like to go? And so we're listening, and we're putting the product together so that they can experience those things on their bucket list. And you know, so that's what is the driving force. They're telling us what they want, and we're providing it for them.
That's great.
So, and we do have a, there's a gal out of our Syracuse office, we call her Captain Sue. And Sue Smith is our captain, and she is the face of the Solo Travelers. And believe me when I say to you, when she presents a product, people are just clamoring to travel with her, because she's been everywhere. And you know, so for those people that haven't traveled, it's nice to know you have a friend. And a lot of times when you have a solo traveler, one of the questions we get asked is, well, is anybody going to talk to me? You know, I don't want to go by myself. Is anybody going to talk to me? And I said, absolutely. I said, we're not going to let anybody not talk to you. So those are the things, the misnomers that people, you know, are afraid. But traveling with a group of people, and they've maybe seen them at meetings or had conversations with them. We've even had people who come to the meetings that have reconnected with somebody they went to high school with, or were on a program together, or work together. And sometimes not only are they looking to still travel as single, because as one lady said to me, she said, I love to travel, but I snore. So I can't room with anybody. But then we have other people that have found a roommate. So the door opens up not only for what we're offering, but the other products that we offer through AAA of Western and Central New York. So it's all good.
That sounds great. Now, what have you found from the response? Do you have mostly, you know, do you have all ages in this group, or do you have mostly women, men? How's it working out
I
for
think
you?
there's more women than there are men.
Right.
However, I think the age group is varied. I think that we have members that are in their 40s, and then we have, I just signed up a gentleman who's 73 years old.
Great.
And he called and he said, my son and daughter-in-law suggested that I call you. And that I need to join this club. So he was very affectionate about what he wants to do, and so it was exciting. I mean, they all want to tell you their story. I will tell you, when we're signing people up for solo, it's not a 5-minute conversation. It's more like a 20-minute conversation. And, but that's what you need, to find out what they want, where they want to go, and then they have a connection. And lots of times they call you back, or they'll go into our travel service center and book what we've talked about.
Right.
So
how does somebody become a member?
they can go on AAA.com.
Okay.
They can call any of our travel centers, or call us in the group department at the main office. They do not have to be a member of AAA to join. However, we would like them to be. Because there's a lot of services that we provide with Show Your Card and Save, and you know, our triptych services, and if there's anything that's member focused, we couldn't give them that, but as a member of Solo or traveling with us in general, they don't have to be a member.
Okay. Okay, so they don't have to be a member. Is there a fee to join?
There is not a fee to join.
There's not a fee, okay.
We just provide everything. And the programs, and that's, again, people will call and say, you're having a program and you're going to give me like a beverage and a snack? And I said, absolutely, because we want you to come back.
Okay. So somebody calls, they come to one of your programs, finds out more about it, and at that point then they find out what trips are available.
Absolutely. And they communicate, our team of people that are behind the Solo Travel Club, communicate with our members with either their email that they've given us or by mail.
Great. So that's really, you know, if somebody really wants to, is interested, they should call and come to your March event? Absolutely.
Okay. Absolutely. And we like them to reconfirm, like to confirm with us, but if somebody, like I've had people call and say, well, you know, I really don't want to sign up today, but I may be driving by your office, could I stop in? And I said, absolutely. Okay. Just park and follow the sign.
Yeah. So why don't you just recap the March event?
The March event is on March 24th at 6 p.m. At our AAA office at 100 International Drive.
Okay.
And we would love to have you there.
Great.
Yes.
Great. Well, it sounds like a great time, and hopefully you'll get a lot more solo travelers. Thank you both for being with us.
Well, thank you for having us.
A lot of great information. We'll be right back with more Aging is for Everyone.